Well, boys and girls, got some good news, got some bad news, got some exciting news. Let's roll the intro and we'll get to it. Hey everyone, Adam here. Hope you guys are having a great week. Got a couple things to go over with you. Got good news, I got some bad news, and got some exciting news. So I guess let's start off with the bad news. As you guys know, in my last video, I did have my daughter with me. She's my youngest. She's never been really good in a car, so I didn't expect her to last the entire 6 weeks, but I thought it would be more than a week and a half. But I was wrong, so she's not on the truck anymore. Got as close to home as I could. I think it was around Shelbyville, Tennessee, and my oldest daughter drove up and picked her up. Sorry, I was just watching another trucker go through the parking lot and run over something, and I'm sure he doesn't know that he did. Oh great, he's gonna try to park next to me. This should be fun. Yay me. So if I get distracted and this guy tries to run into me, you'll know. So yeah, she doesn't do very well in vehicles, and she just got really homesick, which I figured was going to happen because you know I get very homesick. Also, it's closer to the other guy on the other side. So that being said, she's not on the truck anymore. She was really upset that she had to go, or she needed to leave. She really did want to spend time with me, and we had good time, on the truck and everything. So it's not like she had a terrible time. She just got homesick. She has a dog that is kind of an emotional support animal for her, and she was having withdrawals, I guess. Apologize for the lighting. I thought I had better lights in here, but I guess not. So yeah, so that's the bad news. The good news is I had a hell of a week. 6 loads finished on pay period. Would have been only 5 loads if it was a normal pay period, but since Thanksgiving was one of those short weeks, got 6 loads in. So this check coming tomorrow should be a really decent check. All of them were fairly short runs, day and a half runs, but they all paid pretty decent. So I think I made like $7,500 gross to the truck. I'd have to pull out the computer to look at the spreadsheet. But yeah, so that makes me happy. I'm on my first run of the week now. Picked it up in where was it? Louisville, Pennsylvania. No, Louisville, Ohio. Apologize. My last stop was in Pennsylvania. The load of cheese going down to Paul's Valley, Oklahoma. I have never heard of that place, and I partially grew up in Oklahoma, so it looks like it's a little bit south of OKC. So and that doesn't deliver till Saturday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I am currently in Effingham. I don't know if that's exactly how you pronounce it, but that's how they pronounce the one in Georgia. Effingham, Illinois, at a petrol station. Just took a shower. Oh, that feels so good. Been talking with a friend of mine. I've mentioned him many times, Scotty the trucker. Works for Prime. We have been trying for like the last 3 weeks to meet up, and we just haven't been able to. He was in Springfield yesterday and today. I'm going to be in Springfield tomorrow. He's got a delivery down in Ole, Illinois, which is only about 30-40 miles from where I'm at right now. We've been trying to meet up so we could do lunch and pitch some ideas to each other. So we'll meet up sooner or later, brother. I know that. So yeah, pretty good week. Really happy with it. And pretty tired though. I got up this morning. I wasn't supposed to load at the cheese factory until 6 a.m. this morning. They got me in yesterday at 6 p.m. But of course my clock was already had already ran out. So I had to stay there the night anyways. But I got up about 4, got on the road, and went and got fuel, got turned around a little bit because of construction. Finally got on my way heading over in this direction, and I made it about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I think it was like 6:30 when I pulled over. I had to take a nap. The head was bobbing, so it wasn't a good deal. So was only going to lay down for an hour. I think it turned into like an hour and 45 minutes, and which wasn't a big deal. I mean, I still did about 500 miles today, and that was what I was projecting on doing, because I've only got like 677 left. So I'm gonna head into Springfield tomorrow. Got to stop by the terminal. I've got to get my new ID card so I can get into the gate without buzzing somebody and having them open it for me. Talk to a couple of people. Hopefully be able to give out some cards, Christmas cards, to my dispatcher and a couple other people if they're there. And just touch base with some of the training department, which leads into the exciting news. As I mentioned in the last video, I was told that I was coming up for training. I guess it was a lot sooner than I thought, because they've already got me scheduled for school for next week to go train the trainer class, which is cool. Still kind of nervous about it. Don't know if I'm actually gonna do it or not do it. We'll figure it out. Got questions that I need answered first, so that's why I'm stopping in tomorrow. I've got the time, so I might as well do it. So I can spend 2 or 3 or 4 hours in Springfield getting all my answers for my questions. So that being said, what do you guys think? Yeah, I know some people from Wilson watch my videos, and some people most of the people are brand new and on the fence about coming into this occupation. Honestly, guys, I've got to tell you, you know, there's ups and downs in it, and honest truth with you, you know, it's not exactly what a lot of the YouTubers that I watched portray. It's not that they were lying or being misgiving. I just think that they have a better status in their FMs. And not saying anything bad about my FM. She's awesome, awesome, awesome. I hate it every time that she has to take a weekend off and I have to deal with weekend dispatch. But that being said, I got to have some answers to some questions I have, just so that I can make sure I'm taking care of me. And once I get those answers and everything, I'll probably make another video on, hey, this is what happened, and you know, yes, I went through the schooling, and yes, I'm going to start training, and approximately when that's all going to happen. But for right now, it's still up in the air, so we'll figure it out. As you can tell, it's a little bit different scene. That's the reason the lights are kind of wacky. I'm actually in the back part of the cab. I don't think you guys have ever seen it, and I really don't want you to see it right now. It's a little mess because I've been running pretty much straight for 2 weeks and haven't had a real good chance to take 30, 40, 50 minutes, an hour to do a real good cleaning on it. I will need to do that because I do have plans on doing a truck storage tour. Trust me, I'm nowhere close to being where I want to be on storage. I got a little refrigerator over here on this side. I got my Instapot sitting on top of it. But I want to build a cabinet that goes there, so my Instapot fits in it, and my hot plate. Yes, hot plate. And it's all boxed in, drawers that slide in and out with the Instapot and the hot plate, so I can cook on it right there. A door that folds down and kind of becomes a secondary counter. Maybe in butcher block, I don't know. That way I can chop stuff on it. That just slides in there, kind of locks tight in there just because of pressure. Nothing's going to be screwed in or anything like that, but I think that will save a lot of stuff, and for me putting stuff down at the end of my bed, which is kind of crazy right now. I mean, my end of my bed's my catch-all. It's computer bag, medicine cabinet, cooking utensils, all kinds of stuff. So definitely want to try to get that done, and just get some more basic organization done in here. I've done a pretty good job. I've actually got my bunk up right now. It's actually the first time that it's been up. I have actually had it down the entire time that I've been in this truck. I just put it up just to see what it was like. And if I start training, it'll be come back down and it'll stay down. Some as you may know, some as you, boy, I'm putting words together today. I have a chest freezer that rides kind of in the middle of the two chairs, more towards the passenger side. Got to make sure that's where that's going to stay, or if I'm going to try to move it around, it is a tight fit with the ladder down. and people getting in and out and up and down. I may have to either rearrange it or rearrange the strapping that I have it being held in place so nobody will cut their feet or anything going up and down the ladder. But we'll get into that and we'll see what happens. And but yeah, that's it. You know, pretty quick. You know, the good or the bad, the good. Well, I guess it is the good, the bad, and the exciting. I am fairly excited about possibly being a trainer because there have been so many horror stories that I've heard from people I know. People that were in my class, people that were after my class, some of them before my class, you know. I want to be, if I do the training, I want to be somebody who actually does it the right way. My trainer, Nick, was always straightforward, honest with me, and kept me focused on what needed to be focused on. Just, trust me, it's 4.5, 5 months. Not being used to being in a truck and living with someone else and basically, an 8x8 cell, prison cell. The only thing that separates you two is if somebody's driving, you've got a curtain that goes in front of you. And that's it, And then you got to worry about the nervousness of, does this guy know how to drive, or am I gonna get flipped over in the middle of the night and die? That's not gonna happen. But those are questions I have to ask. So, again, I apologize for the light. I'm looking at my camera. Well, I guess it's not too bad. You can see me, but I've got shadows all over me. And I don't think I can up it anymore. Oh, I can't. Oh, I guess I could pop it up to 60. There's a little bit better. It's still got some shadows on me, but too late now. 17 minutes into the video and I'm about to quit. Plus I don't know what it's really going to look like to turn the ISO up that high. It's probably going to get real grainy. But yeah, guys, appreciate y'all. I know I still got a few people out there that's considering coming, and again, I greatly appreciate you guys watching the videos. Please give me thumbs up and comment, like and subscribe. That all helps with the YouTube program to push me out there to other people. I think I'm up to like 190 subscribers. Thanks a lot. Do want to mention a couple of people that I've met this week. Mike, I know you subscribed. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much. Awesome guy. He's been on the road about the same amount of time I have. He works for Morton Trucking. We were in Columbus picking up, and it was a really tight back. And he was a really nice guy. Got out, helped me back in. I greatly appreciate it, man. Hopefully we'll get to meet up again. Drop me a comment, and we'll find a way to DM each other, and I'll get your number or something. Be safe out there. Same location. After he left, another guy pulled up, and I believe his name is Wayne. And I want to say thank you for giving me a heads up on the CB mic. I did stop and get a new microphone, and everybody tells me they can hear me now. Again, I appreciate meeting you and your troublemaker, and trust me, I'll remember her for a while. I still got scars. So, but she was an awesome little pup, and she was only 6 months old, so I understand, and I'm not upset about these. I have too many dogs at home. Man, I must be dehydrated. My veins are popping. Time for some water. But yeah, guys, if you once I make a decision on this and you guys decide that the ones that have been sitting on the fence for a little bit, you decide that you're going to come, you know, if I'm not training someone else, request me. Make sure you guys, if you are going to come to Wilson, you know, put me down as a reference or referral. You know, I get a little bit off that, and every little bit helps. Yes, it does. But I'll put my referral code down in the video here. Check me out on my other social media platforms. I haven't been doing a great job keeping up with those, but I'm going to definitely try to do a little bit better job on posting on them. But guys, I appreciate it. It's getting towards the dark time now, so it's probably one reason you can't really see me really good. I don't have any of that interior or outside light coming in the interior here, so appreciate it, guys. Leave a comment down below on any questions or concerns or cries of outrage, video ideas. I've got everything planned. I just got to work them into my schedule. But again, guys, I appreciate you. Be safe out there. Remember, if you're out there doing this, or even if you're driving your own car, be overly cautious and not overly confident. When you get overly confident, that's when stuff messes up. But as always, guys, thank you. God bless. And I'll see you down the road.